Two things to go over really quick before we jump into the content of today's video, and one of those things being, do you like a Sunday upload instead of a Friday? I know Fridays, everybody's itching to get off work and looking forward to the weekend. Sundays at 8 p.m., I feel like everybody's just kind of chilling and, you know, waiting to start the next week. So if you guys want Sundays instead of Fridays, let me know. Give me your honest thoughts in the comment section down below. Thing number two, tomorrow we are dropping a video on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and this video is also going to be backed up by our newest shirt that is going live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That shirt is the DBP Squad Dreamers 005, which there's only going to be 300 of them. A lot of you that caught the videos earlier this week know to go to dbpsquad.shop right there on the screen, and there's going to be a little pop-up window to where you can enter your email to get alerted when these drop. And I told you guys, and I'm going to be a man of my word, if we sell out all 300 like we did on the 004 drop, which only took 18 hours, I'm going to take every single penny that I make from this drop and go buy another Mustang. I can't thank y'all enough for your continued support. It truly means the world. And if this is you on the screen right here in that non-subscribe percentile, make it happen. Help me hit that goal of 300,000 subscribers. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and drop a like goal of 2,500 likes. Appreciate y'all, man. Enjoy the content, and let's get it. Kicking today's video off here in Big Blue because we are just moments away from making history here on the channel, boys. In the beginning of this month, I gave you guys one job, and a lot of you have upheld that responsibility of getting on my tail about finishing the garage. The amount of comments on every single social media that I have was insane. As of yesterday, I hit up my boy Zach and got all of my supplies to make this happen. You guys are gonna be proud of me, okay? I've been seeing your comments. Finish the garage, Derek, and well, I'm spending $700 right now. Look at this, special delivery. How have you been, bro?
Been good, man.
Yeah? Gotta finish the garage, dude. You know how to paint?
Let's get it. Hell no.
How do you work at a paint stop and not know how to paint, bro?
White finish, got your primer, got your black
okay.
Right here.
Word. And then we got some buckets, paint brushes, some rollers.
Yes, sir.
Got everything, man. Actually heading to Home Depot as we speak because they have a little tool rental section, and there is just absolutely no way in hell you're gonna find me up in my ceiling with a little paintbrush painting every rafter, every square inch in black paint. I am gonna go rent myself a paint sprayer, and today might get a little messy, so I hope you're here for the ride. The only experience I have with any type of painting is when we first bought the house about, we could say 3 months ago now. I told Romina, let's paint the house. We ended up painting a ton of trim that was in our dining room, in our living room. We painted a bedroom, we painted 2 bathrooms, and that's as far as we got. Every other room got painted professionally. But I mean, hey, you're gonna watch this whole entire process go down here on the channel in this video. Drop a comment down below and take a guess on how well or how bad this project is gonna go. We are pulling up to the good old handy dandy Home Depot. I did check online. They said they had 1 in stock for rentals. So I'm hoping we are able to snag that one. If not, I might be shit out of luck. I should probably go inside as well and get some like ventilation masks, and I think I might need some plastic to lay on the floor. Wish me luck. Hopefully they have it. Someone came and rented it this morning. Looks like we're going to spray cans or hand painting, boys. I'm sure you guys would like that. We're screwed, man. I may have spoken it into existence. I went in to go grab the rental, and because I checked online last night, because, you know, I wasn't gonna come all the way out here to the tool rental Home Depot, because not every Home Depot has the tool rentals, and they said they had one in stock. So I was like, perfect. It's one of those ones where you put the tube in the bucket, plug it into the wall, and it has a ton of PSI, and it literally covers a lot. I go in there and tell them that I need that, and it's waiting for repair. So we're about to get down and dirty with it. I would like to introduce you all to my new friend, Wagner, the handheld sprayer that is probably not certified to do that whole ceiling. This little sprayer right here is about to get used. It's about to get abused, and I might catch a charge and then land on a list after this. I hope it works. I think I'm in for a rude awakening trying to paint that whole ceiling with this. But we're gonna stay positive, we're gonna stay optimistic, and I told myself, no matter what, I am starting on this garage today. And really the only goal I have for this whole weekend, get the ceiling done. As far as like the walls, that's easy. That's just rolling paint on, and you know, it's not hard. That's why I grabbed one of these 18-inch pans, because I have an 18-inch rollers at home with the extension pole and stuff. So rolling paint is not hard. It's just getting that ceiling, especially getting all the way up there. So hopefully the Mr. Wagner here we'll be able to take on the job. There is actually one good thing about the black paint, and I don't have to prime when spraying it on the plywood. So that's a plus at the very least. Surprisingly, it's pretty cool inside here. Today at around 4 p.m. though, it's supposed to get to like 93. So up there in that roof is gonna suck if I don't knock this out pretty quick. The children are out of the garage, and we're actually missing 2 cars, one of them being the Corvette, and the other one being, well, you have to find out Monday after you cop 005, because that week, if we sell out, I'm going to buy a car that week. Make sure you head to the website, www.dbpsquad.shop. It's right there on the screen, and a little letterbox is gonna pop up for your email. Submit the email, and you will be alerted on Monday when the 300 shirts of 005 drop, and after the 300, that is it. There's over 3,000 of you that have signed up recently, and all I'm saying is the odds of getting one of those 300 shirts is probably gonna be really tough, so make sure you're on it. Today's game plan, I wanna get the ceiling, the rafters, all of this painted black. And then, you know, as far as the walls, Ramina said she'd help me this weekend, and the walls are gonna be like literally the easiest thing in the world compared to this, because this one's just a little bit awkward getting up there. I do have a ladder. I don't have a huge ladder, but we do have the plywood still up there, so hopefully I can shift those around and climb the ladder, get up there, and just, you know, stand on the rafters and walk my way around and spray. I am a little curious to see how this paint sprayer is gonna work. If it works well, good. If it doesn't, then it's gonna be a pretty miserable job up there. And just to refresh your mind on exactly what we're gonna be doing, this wall to the left here is going pure white. And the cinder blocks you see here that, you know, meet the floor, those are gonna be all pure black. This wall is gonna be my accent wall. This one's gonna be pure black wall as well. So it's gonna be black ceiling, black accent wall. This shelf is actually gonna get removed and put right there. Once this is all blackened out, I'm gonna have somebody come and do a badass DBP logo, like huge right there. So when you open the garages and the lights are on, bang, that's the first thing you see is the big old DBP logo. That shelf is going. This shelf is gonna get painted black. This wall is going to be pure white. And then this wall right here, I'm debating, but I'm thinking I'm gonna just paint that, and the garage doors themselves, I'm gonna paint it all black as well. So it kind of, you know, closes it up. And since I do plan on having a black accent wall there, black ceiling, when it comes to the lighting, just know I'm going crazy. It's going to be really bright in here, and I'm gonna have to, because that wall is gonna make it feel a little darker than what it really is if I don't. I think the vision's good for it. I can definitely see it coming together, especially, you know, laying paint on bare walls like this and the ceiling. It's gonna look insane, especially with the floor that we did. And if you didn't check out that video, go search the channel, you'll see it. It's probably like 25, 30 videos back. I did the floor myself. I'm gonna do all the painting myself and the electrical and everything, so it'll be really cool to say I did this garage. Looks like first steps first though, guys. I'm gonna go grab the utensils I need. I need to find a mask. I need to go look and find that plastic so I can lay it on the floor, and I'm going to do section by section. I'm gonna see how it is getting up there. I have the GoPro head strap, so you'll get some POV, and we'll even try the paint gun above the sink here with the black paint, since I am going black on this wall. Drop a link up on this video right now, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Help me reach my goal of 300,000 subscribers. I'm gonna go and get this garage prepped up. How could I almost forget buzz cut? We gotta pull this bad boy out because I refuse to get paint on this original YT16. Not gonna happen. Hey, there she goes. Woo! frame. Someone screenshot that. Make a badass little wallpaper. There we go. Let's just dive straight into it. The Wagner paint gun. They had two different options. They had a $100 one, and then they had the $140 one. I copped the more expensive one of the two just because I feel like, you know, it might actually be better. If not, then I just got railed. Turn the power dial to the appropriate setting. Adjust material flow clockwise to increase counter. Okay, whatever. We got our little like hopper. I'm gonna put this cup liner in just because if I could use it with the white paint after, it'd be nice. Okay, now I gotta find the product. Pretty sure Zach said he marked them. That's primer, black. Oh, baby. I got a feeling this is going to be extremely messy. Oh, boy. Dude, this is gonna be such a mess. I'm calling it now. I thankfully did find some plastic, so I'm gonna put a piece of plastic underneath the table here, just in case. Now for the terrifying part. Holy shit. Here goes nothing. Holy hell, I'm actually a unit. Oh my god, I'm actually him. Our first hopper's filled. Let's get our cap back on. Push that off to the side. Take this thing. Oh shoot. Oh my god, this is heavy. Dude, my arm's gonna be jacked. Not that I'm not already jacked. I mean, come on. I say we fire this thing up. What do you boys think? And grab my power source and we're gonna go to town. Screw it. Oh, it's into my hand. We're gonna try it right here. I don't really know what I'm doing. What the hell is this button? Oh shit. Holy fuck, this is scary. All right, we're gonna try it. Here we go. Oh my god! Dude, this is gonna work. It is gonna be messy, but it's gonna work. Let's go. Dude. Who's letting me cook? This was the best thing I've ever bought. I wonder how much paint that actually used though. Bro, let's go. This OSB board really soaks that black into. Look at that. Like that's literally gonna take. Oh, I'm lit. I'm lit. I got a whole ceiling to do still, but fuck. I am so stoked. This little thing works so good. I really want to know how much paint that used though. Watch me fucking fly through this paint. I'm gonna have to be pretty conservative with that. I can't, like that, I feel like may have been a lot. I don't know though. I don't know if I'll spray the walls entirely, maybe. But I think a roller and the paint itself will go a lot farther. I don't know, dude. I'm not Vincent Van Gogh, but we're gonna start this, dude. I'm gonna start in this corner right here. I'm gonna just lay some plastic maybe. And I'm just gonna wing it, for real. Let's get it. Let's finagle this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's fucking do it, boys. Come on, we are clocking in. Let's get it. That should be fun. Our first ever pass on the garage ceiling. Our main task. I'm not gonna wanna spray this wall because that's going white, of course. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful, but let's see what we can make happen. Here we go. It's a lot of ceiling, but hey, I'm in it for the long run, baby. This is my house. I'm excited for this. It is gonna take a minute. Wait a minute, cheat code, hold on. What if I turn it sideways and blast in there. Yeah, I just got it in my eye. Whew. All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of want to jump into this and tackle it. It's pretty difficult, and I actually have to get up on the rafters, so I'm not gonna film much. You get the idea. It works pretty good. It's just gonna be a little time consuming. If I could stand on the rafter though, I'll be able to blast all of that way easier. It's just a pain trying to stay on the ladder. But I mean, it goes on really easy. It's not tough at all. Don't get me wrong though, we have a lot to paint, but what better time to start than now, right? Let's get it. Whew. An hour has gone by. We've been grinding, refilling damn near every 5 minutes. Really wish Home Depot had like the bucket fed, you know, paint sprayer, but it's all good. I told myself, and I'm doing this for you guys as well, I've put it off long enough. It was time to start today, period. Making pretty good progress though. I'm gonna need a lot more paint, that's for sure. You can see though, progress has been made. I'm just sitting here working my way around all the edges. So go all the way around, and you know, we're just gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get up to the tippy top there. I really might have to just get a different ladder. This one's just not cutting it. I mean, I could get up there, that's the plan, because I have the boards there. If I could get up there easily, I could just set all my paint supplies on that board and walk between rafters and spray as I go, and then reload up there and not have to come down. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. A bigger ladder would definitely be more ideal, but just looking at this right here, it is going to look so good. All the rafters and ceilings painted that dark black, and then this wall, like I marked the walls that are going black. So behind the door there, I don't know if you could see it, but this wall is gonna be black. The doors are gonna get painted black. This wall where I did the test spray, and up there in the corner, that's all gonna be black. It's already starting to like feel better. I can see it like totally, like black shelf right there, pure white wall, completely blacked out ceiling with the floor with the blacked out paint on the cinder blocks. Like, trust me, boys, take a look now. This is going to be sick. 2 weeks, I think I can have it done. This sprayer though, honest to God, for 140 bucks, like the only shit part is you have to reload it so much, but that thing, dude, it's really good. Honestly, for a little handheld sprayer, I cannot complain whatsoever. For the longest time, I was reaching out to companies to see if they wanted to work and like paint the ceiling for me and stuff, but I was always raised by my parents just to work hard and do things for yourself if you want them not only done right, which I know a professional company could definitely do it right. It just boils down to like, okay, well, how much are you willing to spend? And I wasn't willing to spend $2,500 to have walls painted and a ceiling painted. Like, I could put that money elsewhere. I'm officially stoked though, because there's no going back now. I've already started, and now that like I can literally see the vision, having the lift right here, all the paint finished up and stuff, and then like my logo on the wall, sound system, 2 AC units, fans and stuff. Like, it is going to be a sick little HQ, and I've just put it off for too damn long. So doing it myself, and considering I did the floor myself, this was a freaking job. If y'all watch that video, I went through it on the floor. So if I can prep and, you know, do an epoxy floor by myself, I can definitely paint a ceiling and walls. So that's where we're at with it. and I'm stoked because once it's said and done, I can say I did that. But all right, break time's over. I'm getting back to it, boys. Drop that like for your boy. Tell you what, that is a workout, man. I know tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, I'm not gonna be able to move, but it's gonna be worth it. And it's gonna look really freaking good. And then like the cool part is like it doesn't have to be perfect because every other rafter there's gonna be 2 8-foot LED lights. So you're not even gonna be able to see up there because all of the light coming down. But the fact that the ceiling will be blacked out, and I left it open for that reason because you're gonna get that sense of it's gonna feel bigger. It's not gonna be enclosed with like, you know, plywood or drywall to where it feels like a box. At least it'll feel open. It's not gonna feel super enclosed. And then when I run the lift, I can actually run the lift post through the rafters so I can get like a full-size bed pack in here. I got a method to my madness. Y'all need to trust me on this. Y'all just watch the video all the way through, drop a like, watch the ads, drop a comment, support your boy. I'll take care of this part. I feel like the stream isn't correct, so we're gonna try to clean this up. Okay, I think that's it. My arm's falling asleep. I'm gonna keep at it. I just gotta keep trucking away, man. 2 days later, I didn't really give you guys a proper update as to how far we came along from the last time you saw the garage. And I just gotta say, I stayed up there for about 10 hours nonstop, and it was brutal. At the top of the garage, it was at least 115 degrees up there, and it was hot. Besides that though, I am very stoked because we made some crazy progress, and it's not done yet. I actually went through 7 gallons of black paint, and I think that's because the paint sprayer, you know, all the overspray, which there's a ton inside of here. Thankfully no cars or anything were inside, but a lot of overspray, a lot of wasted paint, and we need probably 3 more gallons, maybe 4, considering the back wall is getting painted as well. And yeah, it's a lot of paint, it's a lot of work, it's a lot more than what you realize until you're up there doing every single rafter, every single piece of the ceiling. But I'm very stoked on it. It's getting there, and I'm glad I just, told myself, you're doing it today no matter what. And, considering the Home Depot gun was broken, I just bought that little sprayer. Worked great. It's very, very good. The only issue is you have to literally stop every 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and refill it. And that was just a pain in itself. But yeah, so let me give you a little update, show you what we're working with. As far as like the garage painting, I think this is as far as I'm going to take it for you guys, because I wanted to just show you that I took your word serious, and I gave you my word that if you, stayed on top of my ass about this, I would get it done. And now I'm just like, I see the vision, everything is coming together so nicely, and I'm more driven than anything. But unfortunately, I wish I would have had this done this weekend, but they don't get the same paint. It's Ben Moore paint. And there's very limited dealers around here that have that same exact black paint, and I completely, took all the stock from the place I was getting it from, and they get a shipment in on Tuesday. So hopefully this week I can have the full garage painted, at least the ceiling, because then I can actually clean up all the overspray, sweep it out, power wash the floor, get the cars back in, because the cars have to sit outside right now, and I don't really like that. But yeah, let me show you the update real quick, and drop a like up in this video, guys. It's happening. The HQ is going to be sick. The garage is a complete disaster. I mean, just disaster. It looks like a freaking construction zone in here. But if you happen to look up, it is coming together. And these boards aren't staying. Those are what I've been standing on. As you can see, I have paint up there so I could refill while I was on my back painting every rafter. And you can see these middle sections here, like I painted that rafter right there. So that's like one of the only ones I've done. I have to do every single little rafter, and I ran out of paint. But the main goal was to get, the tippy top of the ceiling, all of the wood painted. And dude, this looks freaking good. I don't know how it comes through on camera, but the paint is so dark and flat. Like, I love that. And it's gonna look so baller when those boards are down and this is just black. And then I'm gonna have, I think 20 different 8-foot lights in here. So I think I'm gonna go every other rafter. So starting with this rafter, it'll be one 8-foot light connected to another 8-foot light, connected to another 8-foot light, skip a rafter, this rafter, same thing, skip a rafter, that rafter, same thing, skip, lights, skip, and lights. So it's gonna be pretty bright in here, and you're never gonna see anything up there considering all the light that's going to be shining down. And we actually tested the primer on the walls, because you guys know I mentioned this wall is going to be pure white. And I know a lot of you, recommended me doing drywall, but I'll be real with you, it's a garage. I plan on doing a lot in here and don't really care if it, has a home look. It's a garage at the end of the day. And just having the OSB board primed like this, you can see like that's already damn near white. So when we lay our white paint, it is going to be bright. It's going to stick and it's going to show really, really well. And it's just going to look really good. And even went ahead and did the box here. I'll probably paint, I don't know, maybe I'll do white inside of here as well, just to kind of match it all. But then we have our test spots for this black wall. And I can't really describe to you like what this looks like in person, but it is freaking dark. Like, this paint is dark as hell. And I'm hoping, with the white wall there, this whole accent wall being black, and all the lights I have, because this is going all black too. I'm actually going to clean up this garage doors. I'm going to, remove all the stickers. I want to paint the garage door all black alongside this wall. And you can see I kind of started right there. I do have to get some more boards, which I plan on cutting these down because some of these are extremely large and they're not going to fit just sliding down. So I'll cut those, take the spare wood like I have right here, and, cover this insulation. I'll, screw that in. And then on top of the door there, I have more insulation that's exposed. So we'll use some of those boards and cover that up and paint that all black as well. But this is kind of where we're at with it. It looks horrible right now, but you got to trust the process on this. And I think, in a week or two, when everything is painted and done, it is going to feel really good. And I mean, this overspray though, like, dude, it is everywhere. And I tried my best to lay down plastic and stuff, but I'll be real with you guys, it is just a pain. That paint sprayer just goes absolutely everywhere, and you are fighting tooth and nail to keep it off of like the floor and stuff. So I did get a little nervous because I came over to the wheel, the Mach 1 wheels, and there's overspray all over them. But thankfully it does rub off. It's, you know, it's just some elbow grease, but that was kind of unfortunate. I wish I would have, you know, wrapped them up, but it's whatever. Everything else, I don't really care. Like, trash can got a little hit. I'll just take everything out and power wash it, but it all comes off. So with the whole overspray talk, I did make a little whoopsie, and now I'm in for it because I actually have to repaint the garage doors on the exterior. When I was painting, I opened the doors, you know, so I could have some fresh air in here and get them drying and stuff. And while I was doing that, some overspray and some drips got on the garage door. And I tried power washing a lot of it. I did get a lot off, believe it or not. That door is the worst of them all. But yeah, that is a big oopsie I made, and I even did that on this door right here. So, and this is paint, you know, the door's paint, black paint got splattered on there, and it just adhered. It's not like metal. Like if it's metal, or if it's like, you know, wheels, for example, where, you know, they're coated properly and it just doesn't have anything to adhere to. It just takes some elbow grease to wipe off. It'll come off. But I learned really quick, overspray on paint, which makes total sense, is not gonna be your friend, and it's not gonna come out. So might have to repaint the doors as well, which kind of sucked, but learning experience, homeowner experience, it's all fun and stuff. But I'll actually take you up here just to give you another look. And wow, I wish I had the paint today because it's a lot cooler up here, I'll tell you that much. But oh my god, actually I lied, it's hot as shit up here. Jeez. But this is what it looks like, man. I mean, we've been going to town, boys. We have been going to town, and it's gonna look really good. It's gonna be worth the headache and the struggle. I gotta give painters respect, though. I will put respect on painter's name forever, because this stuff is not easy. It's just, you would think it is, but once you're up here in the blistering heat and you have to reload a gun while dripped in sweat, overspray getting all over you, and you know, running out of paint and having to do this, that, and the other, it definitely took a toll on me, man. I was out here for 10 hours. I did all of this myself, by the way. Every single part you see painted, like all the way back there, all the way at the top, I did every single part by myself in one session. So I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that. But as always, that little bald spot, yeah, see, I got to go back up when I have everything painted and just touch up some of the lighter spots, because when I was doing this area, I was fizzled, man. I was on my last thread. I was getting so aggravated. I was just over it. But I told myself I'm not getting down until the main ceiling and roof is painted, which I'd like to say we are complete in that aspect. And I just have these middle beams here. I did all these beams on this side, and I did all those beams on that side. So we just got these in the middle, which will make my life a lot easier because I don't have to get up my back like I did for those little ones. So yeah, these will be a cakewalk when it's time. And then the last part, obviously, is all ladder based, so it's a lot cooler. But I just got to get up on a ladder, blast these all down on each side, and the whole ceiling will then be finished as soon as I take down these boards, and we will never have to go back up there again. Figured I'd take the time and just do it right once and never have to do it again. That's the kind of way I'm looking at it. And once it's all painted and all said and done, and you know, the lights are up, I have 2 AC units in here. I'm gonna throw a window unit in there, and I think I mentioned already in this video, but in that corner, I'm gonna get one of those nice corner mounted shop fans, and a shop fan in that corner, so we can at least have some air circulating through here with the AC and stuff. Probably put a TV, I'm thinking, right there, a big old mounted TV right there. I gotta take all this stuff off the walls, new shades, that one's getting thrown away. This is getting painted black with the white wall. The floor will be completely spotless and cleaned. And yeah, we're gonna have a shop here, boys. And then as soon as that's done, I just gotta take down the garage door opener here, because reason for that is, if you actually look, this is gonna be the bay that the lift is installed in, and lifting up the car, that's actually gonna cost us a good 1.5 feet worth of space. And I believe I could get away with a full bend packed lift. Let's say Lucifer on the lift, since I don't drive that car every day, lift it all the way up to where, you know, the roof is an inch and a half away from that rafter, and then I think I can squeeze the Corvette underneath it, which will be so badass considering our parking situation right now is it's looking a little ridiculous, to be honest. And with potentially having another vehicle on the way, which make sure you guys tap in tomorrow's video. I think this is going out on Sunday, which is, I know, I don't think I've ever done that before in my YouTube career. So if you like the Sunday uploads at 8 over the Fridays, let me know, and I'll make that a thing to where we take Friday uploads and just upload them on Sunday, because it might be better for everybody, you know, I don't know. But man, guys, I am very proud, and I'm just so happy you guys stayed on me about that constant reminder, blowing my videos up. Hey, finish your garage, because, you know, this needed to happen. And it's just going to be so nice to have this for, you know, me and my homies, and, you know, start learning how to take a car apart, doing certain things when I have a lift, because I won't be in a rush. I won't have to, like, get my car out of the garage that day because it's not my property. But now that I have my own lift, if I want to take 4 years to change, you know, a drive shaft, I have the luxury of doing that once the lift's installed. So I'm very, very excited for that. But this might actually be a little bit better of a view. I don't care if I have to manually open and close that door, because this bay does not get used that much. Let's say it's time to install the lift though. Obviously one post will go in this general area, one post will go in that general area. And then when we lift the car up, you know, the car will actually finesse through the garage door rails. And with that gone, we'll be able to squeeze a good 1.5 feet of space left. And I think I'm going to be able to make it happen with putting one car up and taking that C7 and, you know, putting the C7 underneath whichever car goes up there, because that C7 sits extremely low. And if I could fit 2 of them in there, dude, that'd be so sick. And that's my goal. But nonetheless, guys, she is coming together. And I just have you guys to thank for real, because, you know, it's been 3 full months since I bought this place, and the garage just got the floor done. And I did that the first week I moved in here. And I just kind of lost, like, the vision because, you know, life took over. I started doing things with the cars, and one thing led to another. And before you know it, boom, 90 days go by and nothing was done. So just looking at this now, I'm very, very happy. I'm very proud. And, you know, I was trying to work with a company to come out and do it. I was going to pay somebody big money to do it. But sometimes you just got to strap up, shut up, and get up there and get some shit done. But that's kind of where we stand with this all, guys. And I'm stoked on it, man. I really am. And I'm hoping to finish it this week. I went through so much paint. Benjamin Moore paint, special vinyl latex flat. And the paint code on the Ben Moore paint is black 32781. It's really dark. Like, super duper dark. God dang it. There's another light spot. See, I got to go back up there and hit those some more. But I'm at the point now, it's like, screw it. This is for the long run. Let's just get it done. Let's do it right. And let's enjoy it and turn it into what I want to turn it into. So I'm honestly cool with doing that. If I have any painters watching this video right now, what would you quote to have this garage done? Let's say the full ceiling like I'm doing and all of the walls, and the square footage is 850 square foot. Drop a comment down below, because I would really like to know on how much money I'm saving, because I'm $800 into this. That's all of the materials, which I haven't even used all the 5 gallons of primer or 5 gallons of white. I'm probably going to touch $1,000 overall for the whole place to be painted. But let me know what you would quote for that to do the full ceiling like I'm doing it, all of the walls and the cinder blocks, 850 square feet. I'm really curious. I just want to go and thank y'all so much for tapping into today's video. Hopefully it didn't catch many of you guys off guard. I know it's a Sunday, very weird. I've never done this before, but I want your feedback. Do we stick to these Sunday uploads? And yes, there will be a video tomorrow at 8 p.m. as well, normal schedule. Remember, guys, only 300 of the 005 shirts are dropping tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you head to the website right now, go lock in your email so you can get alerted. And these are going to go extremely fast, and they're gonna be extremely rare. So make sure you're ready. Happy Father's Day, by the way, to all the fathers watching this. God bless y'all. Deuces.